boys. I know we didn't have the end of the season that we wanted, but considering we had a almost perfect run with the cup final, the bowl final, and winning the league, got to be proud of that. From myself, and I know from all the boys, I want to say a big thank you to anyone that helped us get to where we did. That's from the guys in the SBC to Jack Jones and Sam, and especially a big thank you to Ben, Tom and Tom, because we wouldn't have a team without you. So yeah, cheers to you boys, and good luck next year. Cheers.
Very much, boys. It's a huge honor being picked Players Player of the Season. It was an absolute pleasure playing with you all, and it has been an amazing experience, and I couldn't have wished for a better group of boys. During the season we became better and better, and I'm sure we would have won everything. For me, the best experiences were team's mentality on and off the pitch, and the amazing games we played at very special locations. For now, I would like to wish everyone a very good new season, and see you soon.
Just wanted to add a few notes of my own here, fellas, and congratulate you on a great season. You worked very, very hard and created some great rugby moments for all of us to remember for the rest of our lives. You'll have made friendships, you'll have had experiences which you will look back on fondly in years to come. The season, when it finished, we were in two finals, one a national final, one a county cup final, and we were leading the league by a game, with a game in hand. So you can argue that we were in the chance to get to winning three competitions, and the way we were playing, the way we were going, I wouldn't have bet against that. So proud of every player, it developed so well, really put in the hard yards, especially in that period from December onwards, that 2 or 3 month period we really gelled as a squad, and I was incredibly impressed with how the group, the individuals in the group, but how the group as a whole were playing, training together, which was really pleasing for me as a coach, and for the coaching team. And that's partly due to what we did, but mainly it's down to what the players were doing and how hard they were working. For me, both teams, when they had the opportunity, challenged, both in terms of physicality and speed and trying to play rugby in the right way. There were some excellent tries scored both in the forwards and the backs, which is why probably we were so successful. Sort of standout moments for me during the season were maybe the Wallington away match, where the Blues held out in the last play of the game to stop a pretty physical team getting the drawing score, and also hostile environment. So we managed to hold out there, and the Greens played some phenomenal rugby when they beat Christ Hospital away at Christ Hospital, which was really, really pleasing to see. We didn't talk about the National Bowl run that we went on, and it started with a pretty tough loss against Eastbourne in our first game of the season at home. Great game of rugby, can't argue about losing, sort of the better team on day one, and then we went on a great run, five games up to the final, only conceding 2 or 3 tries within that run, beating some good teams, going to some good away fixtures, nice venues, playing different teams, which was lovely, giving good account of ourselves and doing it in the right way wherever we went. Part of the pleasure I took in that kind of period of the season, those fixtures of the season, was the fact we used 33 different players to represent the college. And those 33 players came from 13 different schools and 8 different rugby clubs. So that just shows how well we'd come together in such a short period of time, essentially, often taking on teams which were 6 forms of schools. So they'd been together since year 7 or year 8. So we'd done incredibly well there to challenge like that. I don't want to call out individuals because it just wouldn't be fair, and I wouldn't be able to get everybody who's made a huge impact and had a big contribution, or made a big contribution to what we've achieved this year. What I would like to say in terms of thanks, I'd like to thank the captains group for helping out. They've done a lot of work which most of you may not have seen at all, may not know about. They've helped myself and the coaches out a lot. Obviously the Toms, both of them tremendous young coaches, they will progress a long way with their coaching careers as and when they choose to. Ruggers has done well with us this year. He's helped out, especially on the carousels. I'm looking forward to working with him more as we move forward. The SPC guys, they've helped us out, and that's really worked. I'm sure you gained the benefit from that. On the medical side, Sam and JJ have been heroic again and done some great work with us. And it's obviously the last group of people that you don't actually get to see necessarily, but have really helped out and helped sort of behind the scenes is our great group of sponsors who've partnered up this year and really allowed us to do some of the things that we wouldn't have been able to do otherwise financially. So I just want to sort of top it off with gents, it's been a pleasure. You've worked really, really hard, mostly, and I've enjoyed coaching you most of the time, and I think you're all on the way to being good young men, being good young rugby players, and I look forward to following your progress wherever that may be, whether it be at university or in the world of work, whether it be in the game of rugby moving forward. I think you guys have done a stellar job, and I'm looking forward to following your progress. Thanks very much.